Hey hounds, Rez here. Maybe a YouTube video will help make this easier. Okay, we are trying to protect the Alliance Center. This is the Alliance Center. We call it the AC in the chat. We want to surround it and make our enemies have to travel as far as possible to reach it. For that reason, we aren't as worried about lining up in nice straight lines as much as we're worried about leaving the right size gap between everything so we spread out. Let me show you what I mean. So click on a spot on the map and select teleport. Don't worry, you won't actually teleport, but look at this. It brings up this handy grid view. And using this, it's so easy to see. Look at all these gaps between bases there. And down here, this is so nice. This is what we want. Let's see here. Let's go up into this upper corner here. If you were to do this with your base, you might start to notice, wait a minute, there's some that don't have a gap, and there's some that have two gaps. Okay, what do we do about this? So I've already pinged RK about this. We'll get him to move, and then Saber will move down one, right? We want, we're going to need Deacon and Poi to move over to line up. These folks over here have got to line up too. But also, one other thing here. Let's talk about if there's a resource tile in the way. And I don't see any right now that might cause a problem for us. But if there was a resource tile in the way, you would just not want to move into that space. Don't just move a little bit so that you can fit there, because that might mess everyone else up around you as they're trying to move. So just pick a different spot that doesn't have a resource tile somewhere else, leaving a nice space. So notice this. Each base has 3 squares down and 3 squares across. So if you count those squares in this grid view, that will help you figure out how many spaces to leave so that somebody else can fit in that spot. Let's also talk about how to teleport for free, because I've gotten this question a few times. During this part of the season, we can teleport for free. So you go to the Season 3 button over here on the right-hand side, and then you click this big Season 3 banner kind of along the top here, and then you go to grouping, that middle button down there. From here, just select any other server. I'm going to select 912, and I'm going to teleport there. I can do this once every 5 minutes. There's a 5-minute cooldown on this. As soon as I teleport, that little yellow bar at the top, it says Warzone 912. I can click that little return button up there and come right back. And now I can teleport for free. And I can move where I need to, and I can do this as much as I need to get this right. I'm going to go back to my original spot. But notice how I'm paying very close attention to how many mini squares are around me and everything else. See, I'm fitting in there nice and perfect, making sure to leave that gap. There we go. So using this knowledge, please take a look at where you are and ask yourself, do I have a small gap between me and everything else? Also, where is the Alliance Center? If I'm on the edge, let's say over here somewhere, would it be better for me to move to a place that's closer to the Alliance Center to make our enemies have to travel further? Is something in my way? And what am I going to do about that? I'm hoping that everyone has a much better understanding of how to line up and what we are trying to achieve. If we all understand this, it makes it a lot easier. And I know that this can be confusing. So thank you guys. Really appreciate your time. See you on the battlefield.